Hi, I am Karthik Rannan. I am the president of the Wall Street Club of BITS Pilani Hyderabad campus. Yes, so the collaboration with XLR was an excellent one. We conducted a Power BI workshop with Advanced Excel over a span of 3 days. The workshop was almost 12 hours long in total. Mr. Karthik, who was an amazing trainer, helped the students understand the concepts deeply. I am sure that the students will be able to apply these concepts in their careers as well as their daily lives while they try to navigate the world of finance. I am happy that we will be able to close this workshop successfully on a very good note.
Hi, I am Raghunendra Singh and I am the Technical Director of the Wall Street Club at BITS Pilani Hyderabad campus. It was a great amazing conducting this workshop with XLR. The trainer, Mr. Karthik, was an excellent person where he explained in very detailed manner on how to give great insights using very complex data sets, which was very helpful for the people who are interested in the field of finance, business or analytics in general. Thank you.
I attended a workshop conducted by CSA and ACM in collaboration with XLR. So it was a machine learning workshop. We learned a lot from the course and it was a great experience attending the workshop.
The trainer was very helpful. He had a hands-on approach with his teaching and it was fabulous.
This was a great experience for me. So I would absolutely love it if XLR and its team would come again to our campus and conduct more events like this.
The journey was great. Initially, I thought that I was not proficient enough in Excel, but later I came to know there was no prerequisites for it, and then I applied for it, and it was a great course, and it started from basics and took me to a great extent.
Good evening, myself Kavya Ganatra. I am from Computer Science Association. I was the POC for this ML workshop conducted by CSA and ACM in collaboration with XLR. The experience of the workshop was really nice. The feedback from all the students was positive. They understood the concept. The workshop was also practical based with some questions. The experience with XLR was very smooth. They helped us in conducting the workshop smoothly right from the booking of the vendor and deciding the course till the distribution of certificates. In overall, this workshop was a success during our Technical Fest Atmos, and I thank XLR for being a part of it. Thank you.
It was big. It was enriching. It was successful. It was the grand launch of Skill Up final years. 23,000 students registered. 15,000 students watched the session. Since we know that only 35% of students are employable and 78% students miss the required practical skills like coding, aptitude, soft skills, problem solving, and more, we are here to plug the gap with our Skill Up Final Years program. The event was graced by several industry experts.
XLR, they appear to be working very, very hard on this. Probably if some of the students are impressed with this and if they want to take it up, gain the advantage for them. In fact, ultimately, the ultimate goal of any student who was pursuing higher education is to land in a very good job.
It is not the definition of a screwdriver that gets you a job, but actually knowing how to use one.
Time is changing very fast, and you need to learn how to learn new things. That is very important.
This current initiative of them is a very nice step taken towards the democratization of education. As they just mentioned that this program is free of cost and is available for all.
Importance of this technology, importance of coding, importance of communication skill. Of course, they are very, very important. And on top of it, if you can really get the grip into the technology and solve the problems during your student career, then definitely it's going to add a lot of value into the portfolio.
So I'm confident that the students who got selected through this campus training program, I think they are going to become the day one deployment itself, they are productive.
And that's not all. We are just getting started with much more to come.
A very good evening to one and all present here. So it's my pleasure to invite all the students, faculties, TPOs, HODs of various colleges. And it is my pleasure to introduce our esteemed leader with his exceptional leadership and dedication to fostering talent. So I would like to call upon Mr. Amit Saha, Associate Director, to lead us further in this enriching journey on soft skills module. Over to you, Amit.
A very good evening to all, and a warm welcome to all of you on this event of launch of the event of Skill Up Final Years, the soft skills module. So I'm pretty sure you are all at the edge of your seats and looking forward to be enthralled with very, very exciting, a few exciting days ahead of yours. So let me start off this session as already some of the eminent guests have already joined in, and let's have optimum utilization of their time. So just let me present my screen. Yeah. Nitya, if you can kindly quickly confirm that whether my screen is visible.
Yes, Amit, it is visible.
Fantastic, fantastic. Once more, a very, very warm welcome to all the eminent guests from the field of academia and as well as from the industry. In fact, we have very, very distinguished professors and people at the hell of the things, that is the placements which every graduating youth are dependent upon to start or kickstart their career. And as well as we have very, very, great distinguished guests from some of the well-known industries for where a lot of you dream or cherish to be in as starting off your career. Yeah. So on that note, let's kickstart today's event. As you see on the screen, boldly written Skill Up for Final Years. In fact, as XLR, we have excelled with our acronym out there mentioned out there as XLR stands for Raising Excellence. But we were primarily operating in the emerging technology area, and that is still we are into. But at the same time, when we extended our reach to the higher education institution space, we found that beyond whatever you are learning in the campus, beyond whatever you are learning in your 3 or 4 years of your undergraduation program, presenting the same and getting yourselves selected during a campus drive, and beyond that, making yourself valuable for the organization in your early stage career. It requires something beyond the technical knowledge. And that is what we call, we encapsulated all those skill sets into a program named Skill Up Final Years. As the name signifies, that it's a first kind of its kind campus recruitment training program, but it doesn't really stops at providing you only the cognitive skills. It also adds up to the tech skills also in the programming and as well as the coding skills. But amongst all the non-tech hard skills, one important factor is about presentation. Another important factor is about the confidence which you showcase across any kind of your representation, and that is soft skills, which is not only necessary while you are cracking the interview, but probably that is one of the strong pillars that keep you grounded, keep you strongly pillared in the coming years of your career for a long time and make it a sustainable journey. So for campus interview success, we bring in Skill Up Final Years with the launch of the soft skills module launch today. Before I move into the launch of the soft skills version, let us quickly have a glimpse of the journey, what we started off on 8th of January. So Skill Up for Final Years, if we take a brief overview, so what we try to bring in on the table is a free campus recruitment training program which takes care of the cognitive skills and non-cognitive skills, and as well as the coding and the programming skills all together in one place, which culminates to a preparedness so that we can extend our support with the free placement assistance by virtue of making you all successful in on-campus interviews and off-campus interviews so that you can secure a job. So that's how it's an end-to-end program, right from designing the program, implementing the program, making you undergo the program, practice those tools with through different kind of modes of quizzes, puzzles, assignments, and etc. And then also encourage you to come across to have participate in assessment tests, and finally through the screening tests that will be conducted finally, where will be a placement assistance program which we would take you through the help of our placement assistance team, and which we are hoping very optimistically will lead to so many of you being able to capture those jobs on offer that would be there. So the journey we started off on 8th of January. We started off with the part one of the quantitative aptitude. On January 13th, we started off with coding skills. So how we deliver the program is Monday to Friday, 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. We provide the non-technical skills with reference to quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, verbal ability, and now we are starting the soft skills module. And again, on Saturdays and Sundays, that is the weekends, we provide training from 10:30 a.m. in the morning to 1 p.m. in the afternoon, where we bring in the experts from who shares their expertise and so that you can gather and gain your improvement in the area of programming and the coding skills. So not only that, we also look forward to recognize your efforts, and we want to make it more enticing, more exciting, isn't it? Those who have been traveling along with us in this journey must have already seen during our last launch we had recognized the participants who had completed their tests for the logical reasoning. So now, with this time that has passed through, we have also identified the people who have done exceedingly well in the verbal ability module as well. So today I take this opportunity to declare their names. So verbal ability subject level test, which was conducted just 3 days before, 3 days back, that is on 9th of March, and we have the winners. So friends and the distinguished guests and the participants, please put your hands together to congratulate the participants who has shown their excellent abilities in verbal ability test. So I would very, very quickly read out the names: Ravindra Kumar, Kangadala, Ramesh Babu, Vijay Babu, Veena, Navya, Kirti, Shalar Kajal Shivaji, Tridev Reddy, Mandi Navya, Sheikh Irfan. These are the stars of the verbal ability section. They appeared through the training of the verbal ability, appeared for the verbal abilities called test, subject test, and has come out as the toppers of that particular test. Congratulations to all of you. Very well done. This really is very, very encouraging for the others. And as we have committed, your surprise gifts are on its way. So very soon, within the next following 3 to 4 working days, you would be receiving the gifts from the XLR coordinators. So very quickly, I would like to take you through. I'll take you through that what we have planning for today. Right. So what are we planning for today? The launch of the soft skills training program. Grand launch of the soft skills training program. I'm really excited that today, in front of these such dignified guests who have come in from the academia and the industry, we are being able to get into the fourth phase of our launch with the soft skills training module. And I'm sure by the end of this session, I would also introduce with you the trainers who comes in from the industry and would spend time with you. Welcome again once more to this grand launch. Now, before I hand over and invite the guests today available with us, a very, very quick glimpse of why soft skills was one area which we wanted to highlight upon. Because the industry feels that the soft skills are vital for career success, not only to enter into a career, but to be successful in their career in an ongoing basis. Employers, I'm pretty sure the people representing the guests representing from the industry today on our dais also would emphasize on this point that how they prioritize candidates with strong soft skills apart from their hard skills. The mastery of soft skills enhances communication, leadership, and teamwork. And ultimately, it definitely has a large role to play in the ultimate success or goal achievement of the individual and as well as for the organization and the team. So, the purpose of this module that we are going to deliver, we want to equip all of you with the essential soft skills. We want to enhance your communication, leadership, and problem solving abilities. And we want to bridge the gap between the technical expertise that you have already garnered over the years of participation in undergoing the graduation program, but also develop expertise in the interpersonal skills effectively. So how we do it? We do it by seamlessly integrate it into the skill up program. We complement continuous learning as a focal point and enhance employability with tailored soft skills training program. We prepare all the participants for campus recruitment challenges. We align the the curriculum with the industry requirement, which is developed by a lot of inputs from the people from the industry. And thereby, we create a personalized career guidance for a holistic growth of all of you, the participants today. So what you can expect from this program, you can expect deep dive into the resume building exercise, time management mastery, strong negotiation skills, leadership and teamwork, creative problem solving, and strategic decision making, and different other skill sets. So, on that note, I would like to call on Paige and share his thoughts today with the participants who has joined in. One of the very, very dignified, well acclaimed personality from the academic fraternity. And he is none other than Professor Shrikant K. Ambekar, who is the Director of Centralized Placement Cell of Vishveshwaraya Technological University, that is VTU in short. He is an ex-principal, professor, and been associated as a bridge between the industry and the academia by fostering placement activities not only for any particular institute but as a university, all the affiliated colleges which are there. Being a B, MTech, PhD, you must be all assured that he has a deep understanding about the industry requirements and the alignment in which the students today should be moving forward and making their mark in the industry. I hope Professor Shrikant has already joined the session. Nitya, if you can kindly confirm whether he has already joined, because Professor Medkar
He's joined
also
in.
has been, yeah,
He's joined in now.
he is also actively he promotes career opportunities and industry collaboration at events like Karnataka Digital Economy Missions, Women at Work Conclave. So there are a lot of activities in which he is engaged. I am really, really excited and elated that from his busy schedule, he could make out some time and make himself present for this grand launch of soft skills module for Skill Up final years. Welcome, Professor Shrikant K. Ambekar. Thank you so much to be a part of it. If you can kindly enlighten the students with the industry requirements on today's date.
Well, Amit Saha, thank you very much for your nice words. First of all, the good evening to all the participants who have already joined us. The one of the real, the inauguration of soft skills module launch in Skill Up Skill Up program Skill Up, the final year programs by XLR. The name is really very catchy, rather. Excel and rising, with the excellence, if I'm correct. EXEL and capital R stands for rising the excellence.
Yes, sir.
Really, all the steps towards this rising the excellence, I think already Amit Saha has narrated. And I'm very happy to join this, the inauguration for 3 to 5 minutes or 180 seconds to 600 seconds, where I've been asked, of course, Nitya, I'm really thankful to Nitya, who has been, the continuous in touch with me, and she made sure that I should be here. Of course, it's my, really, I feel fortunate that such programs are always welcome, because as it is rightly said, the confidence is only out of the skill sets what a candidate is going to have. Because even though the academic excellence is with the candidate, but the confidence comes only out of soft skills and other skill sets. And in this regard, let me just introduce myself. I belong to the one of the most reputed, having a very great the NIRF ranking, the university, that is Vishweshwaraya Technological University, where our honorable vice chancellor always emphasizes, always he is a person who always promotes the skill building. Recently, we signed the NSTC MOU with the NSTC, where we are going to come up with the affiliated institutes to narrow down the gap between the skill, the gap between the industry and the academia. And our honorable vice chancellor always has a real pleasure in making or building the skill sets out of so many programs. And I belong to this university, Vishweshwaraya Technological University, where I work as a director in charge for the centralized placement cell, where we have 200 plus institutions, where the students from various institutions, they keep on, the attending lots of programs. Recently, we had a workshop at BMS College of Engineering. Even we had a workshop at Belgaum for all the skill center coordinators of the affiliated institutions. And need for campus recruitment training, yes, I do agree. It is completely, it is required because campus preparedness is the one which makes the students to come up with lots of, the preparedness. The preparedness is required because ultimately they need to enter the dark room or the interview room with a lot of confidence. And the confidence comes only out of preparedness. And the preparedness, again, in the form of IQ and EQ skills. IQ skills, of course, XLR already has, stated just now, the Amit Shah was, the informing that all about analytical, the skill sets apart from the technical know-how, because this is the first step where the candidates need to clear the test for entering into the next process of selection. And the next process of selection, of course, as you know that, okay, I can just say around 40 to 40% of the, your technical know-how. And nowadays, each and every industry feels that, okay, well, the candidate has to be more of EQ part, human skills rather. And of course, technical skills are required. I do agree on that. As the Amit Shah was saying that 8 semesters or whatever you undergo, the technical know-how. With that, plus the human skills in the form of soft skills. Again, they have already listed out there in their the flyers. One is all about time management. It's all about the master skills, time management master skills, decision making, that to strategic decision making, then negotiation skills, leadership skills, creating reasoning, and the programming. Right, all these skill sets are required, which are going to really attract the employer to select or to shortlist or to come up with the real, the selection of the candidate. Because nowadays, what is required is, apart from our technical know-how, we need to be very, very good with so many skill sets. Like basically, one is, again, that's what well said. Recently I was just attending one of the conferences where one of the speakers was saying that, okay, it's not survival of the fittest now, the survival of the faster, survival of it's not a survival of the fittest. It's all about the survival of the fastest. Because nowadays the fast fishes are eating the slow fishes. Why I say this? Because you have to be fast out of reflexes, out of your soft skills, out of your real analyzing skills. Then only you can stand as the candidate different from others. This is what is required, and I think the XLR is really making a very good program from their end, that to free of cost, which I really appreciate, because the students, if at all they are given continuous reinforcement out of all the skill sets, definitely they are going to be the industry ready, or the industry readiness can be brought up only out of this such type of trainings. And I would rather appeal to all the students, since they are making a very good, they have created a very good platform. They need to join and they need to learn. They need to really reinforce with all these skill sets and come forward with a real, the candidate with a real confidence, because the confidence is the one. That's how, see, once you acquire the skill set, that's how we are going to drive out the fear. Once you drive out the fear, the success comes. The success is only out of the real confidence level. So with these words, I wish all the best to the XLR, the Rising the Excellence. They have a punchline. I think they are going to really justify out of all their modules how to rise out of excellence, that too by acquiring the skill sets in the form of soft skills and analytical skills, of course. So let us join hands, right? This the XLR for making our students. I would like to appeal to all the placement officers, since it is being given right as a complimentary or as a free, right? Which I think we should make use of all this platform, make use of this platform, and make our students, or percolate this to our students, so that our students will really reach win-win situation. With these words, I wish all the best, good times and happy times for XLR. Thank you, please.
Thank you so much, Professor Shrikant. In fact,
thank you.
I mean, taking a leaf out of what you just spoke, that when you mentioned about the survival of the fastest, so I think speed and accuracy is something which is the need of the hour, and that can only be performed through continuous practice. So that is the reason why I'm really, happy that you all you had already called upon all the training and placement officers, and I'm sure you would be also excited to know, sir, that with this small, journey or the endeavor that with which we started off this Skill Finally a program on the free platform, I am very proud to share with you that till today afternoon, we have seen that close to around 60,000 candidates across
Oh,
India
nice. Okay.
have
Hmm.
joined this particular platform, and on a regular basis, close to around 12 to 13,000 students across India are regular participants of this particular platform. So they are availing. Of course, there are multiple other challenges which comes in from time to time, and we do understand. But we are really excited about in the first batch, in the first launch with the experimental ground on which we launched this particular program. We are really happy about that so many students from nook and corner of the country are being able to avail this program without any commercials attached to it. And the training and placements officers are reaching out to them to make them excited to participate in this program. Really, I think without this joint initiative with activities, and handshake approach amongst the academia and facilitators like us, and as well as the industry, this would have never happened. And that's why I really salute to entire fraternity from the academic and industry side to always motivate us and continue to be with us. Thank you
I
so
really
much.
appreciate. Sorry for the interruption. I appreciate your the launch. Not only that, without any commercials, but I have one the request to make. After
Yes.
once the kids appear for the the all these sessions and they do conduct, because you do conduct the test. After the test, okay, of course, I mean, just now you rewarded some of the kids who have excelled at their IQ test. Fine. Those who couldn't, then where they have the not they have lost the marks. I think you would come up with you should come up with an analysis and tell them where they're going wrong, right? So definitely, because the conduction of the test is one part, and honoring the the definitely it's going to be right best practice. At the same time, giving the analysis for each and every student where they are going wrong, right? And definitely, I would like to last sentence. I would like to invite your team to Vishwasha Technological University, the head office at Belgaum, so that I'll have some interaction with you, and then even I would like to make you people to meet our honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. S. Vidyashankar, who is always has a supportive hand for all such programs. So I would like to invite you people whenever it is convenient, as per the convenience from the both ends, we'll meet up and we'll have a discussion. Thank you, please.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. And I reassure you that, we do also understand with our limited, exposure and experience in this domain that feedback and, corrective measures, suggestions on the corrective measures are very, very critical for the
Yeah.
participants. And we also definitely follow the procedure and will definitely also improve upon it with the suggestions coming in from stalwarts like you. So
And the
on that note,
last word instead of placement assistance, if you can convert that assistance into assurance, I'll be delighted to hear that word.
I
I'll
think
be more than
that is
happy.
something which is everybody would cherish about.
Yeah,
But that's a
because
very, very
assistance
thin
and
line.
support we have been hearing. And if you
Yeah,
can say assistance, you want to sell out that word and then add that word saying that XLR is going to assure the placements. I think all the placement officers will be very much delighted with XLR. Thank you, please.
thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
Thank you, please.
And
Thank you. Thank you.
so from here on, we move on to our next distinguished guest for today. Again, a stalwart from one state of Karnataka. I move on to the another state of India, and a very, very prominent state, neighbors in that way. And there are a lot of synergy between the two states. That is, we move on to the state of Maharashtra. And I would now like to welcome our next guest of today. That is Professor Dr. Sheetal Kumar Roundale. Uh, Dr. Kumar is the Dean of Industry Institute Interaction Central Placement Cell of Pimpri Chinchwad Education Trust, PCCOE. And not only that, he also is the president of Maharashtra Association of Training and Placement Officers. Dr. Sheetal Kumar has has loads of achievements. He placed close to around more than 22,000 students in his illustrative career. And he has been felicitated because of these achievements by Honorary Chief Minister of Maharashtra, received the national level awards, and he has formed a network of close to around 1,200 training and placement officers and conducted more than 350 plus recruitment drives he has been conducting annually. With a work experience of 19 plus years, uh, and being the dean at PCET Nutan Group since October 2004. Formerly, he was the TPO at ACS College of Engineering, Dhule. So, on that note, I mean, I think I can go on with the kind of illustrative career that Dr. Sheetal Kumar has been having. Uh, Sir, would definitely look forward to associate with you in a much more greater way. But on today's date, I think we have a goal set and time allotted. So, without wasting any time, I would request Professor Dr. Sheetal Kumar Roundale to share and enlighten the students with your rich experience that you are having. You have seen both sides of the table, and you understand, probably you are one of those who understands the best with reference to industry requirements and matching it with the students expertise, to so that they can get into the kickstarting the career. So on that note, I would like to invite Dr. Sheetal Kumar. Please welcome on stage and share your thoughts.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you to XLR, Nitya ma'am, Amit sir, as well as their entire team for giving this opportunity to interact with the fellow TPOs as well as maybe there might be other participants. So dear friends, it's really great opportunity to understand the importance of soft skills. If we see the placement scenario today, every company is trying to recruit the skilled, or we can say talented pool, which really is useful for them as far as they are problem solvers. I mean to say they are good as far as technical stuff is concerned, but at the same time their soft skills are also equally important, I'll say, because if we see many surveys or analysis, then in that case 30 to 40% is your hard skills, in the sense technical or maybe other skills related to whatever branch of engineering, functional knowledge of that particular industry, domain knowledge and all that, and remaining 50 to 60% they say it's soft skills, managing people, then maybe spoken English, communications, and convincing the person in front. Whatever is your knowledge, unless and until you are able to convince the person in front, probably it really doesn't help, isn't it? So in that case, I'll say the industry is looking for ready manpower, and that's why they always say that you can means the company can teach the students or the freshers or the newly recruited students whatever different technical stuff is there, but at the same time they say that teaching soft skills, it takes time, it's not a overnight journey. And that's why if we really focus on these soft skills right from day one, as far as engineering admissions are concerned, from that day if we start working on it, probably it will definitely give different placement scenario to all the people who will take it very very seriously, because students not only they get the jobs, but their confidence level increases to such a level that in their not only professional but personal lives also it helps them a lot. And that's why we have to really consider this particular aspect very very seriously, dear friends. Even if we consider the steps of recruitment, then in general there are 5 steps, like aptitude test, programming test, and then maybe group discussion, technical interview, and personal interview. So out of these 5 steps, even if we consider aptitude, there also verbal part is there. All of us know that, right? So there also your English communication or English reading, writing, comprehension, all that is important. Then third step, that is group discussion. It's all about communication, soft skills, right? Then comes your next step, that is technical interview. In that part of that, even though mainly technical, but again a part is interview process always is there is importance given to soft skills or communication skills. And last round, HR, right? HR interview, of course it is only soft skills, right? So in all these 3 to 4 steps or 3.5 steps, I think importance given to is really the soft skills, and that's why we generally neglect. Even TPOs as well as academia particularly, they think that we just have to give them this in these 8 semesters. These 40 subjects are there. The student should be really good in these 40 subjects, but I will say it's 50 to 60% part only. Remaining part of soft skills as well as aptitude programming, this also we have to consider very very seriously. And if we want that our placement percentage should be high, then in that case, dear friends, we have to train our students in soft skills. And Team XLR is really trying their level best to give this maybe almost free of cost training program to all the students. Students should also take it extremely seriously, and maybe the colleges will definitely get the benefit out of it. And whatever is the support required from our team as a Pimpri Chinchod Education Trust, as well as our team of Maharashtra Association of Training Placement Officers, we are really there. We will be more than happy to help in whatever way possible. And I would like to appeal all the TPOs also. Whatever way we can help each other, we should always come forward. And if such help is being provided by one of the organization, then we should definitely participate in that. And not only encourage the students, but even faculty members should also be encouraged to in turn encourage their students respective classes, students of respective classes, to participate in such good initiatives. We also at Maharashtra level, we are trying our level best to give this kind of inputs. We conduct many competitions like aptitude idol, then programming idol. Now we are also planning for GD idol, MATPO GD idol, and then MATPO interview idol. Those are there on our agenda. So we would also like to take help of Team XLR if such possibility is there. Definitely, we'll reach out to you guys. So without wasting much time, I wish good luck to Team XLR as well as all the TPOs and the students to participate in such good initiatives, and best luck to all the students for their bright future. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sheetal Kumar, for your contributing words. I am pretty sure. I mean, you are absolutely apt in saying that as far as the soft skills module is concerned, it's not just a module in itself. It's actually a part and parcel of anything that we can think about in our future career or in the personal life as well. As you rightly spoke about that, garnering soft skills is a skill which not only helps out in making a person a holistic professional, but as well as it definitely somehow creates some positive impact in his or her personal life as well. And that helps when we say that when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. These are certain bits and pieces of things which cumulatively contribute in such kind of times. And I'm really, really thankful to you when you mentioned about, looking forward for collaborative activities with MarTPO. I think that's a different forum altogether. I would like to really be excited to take it up, on a one-to-one basis and see what kind of initiatives that we can do jointly, collaboratively. We have been already doing such kind of activities with Karnataka Digital Economy Mission or AP Skill Development Corporation or in Telangana and different other states. But recently, I mean, I'm taking up, a quick a few seconds to let all of you know that I had already shared in your slide that probably I'll be sharing with you in some time that apart from the monetary benefits of that you gain of the acknowledgements of coming toppers, every one of you who are completing this program would be also certified not only with XLR but also with iHub Divya Sampark, which is a joint initiative of IIT Roorkee and Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. So we are definitely we approach the academia with open arms to look forward for any kind of an association which can ultimately benefit and create the last mile connectivity for particularly the comparatively deprived, comparatively from the tier 2 and tier 3 level institutions, which are who are little feel themselves a little disconnected from the mainland with the main cities, and have gets into a challenging situation with having all the facilities available. And then we will continue with this endeavor of ours, and if we can get support from bodies from Karnataka and Maharashtra from the TPO forum, I think that would be really very, very welcoming for all of us. So, on that note, I would move over to the third distinguished guest today, uh, who is none other than Dr. S.R. Patil, who is again, a stalwart in the academic fraternity, and he happens to be the professor and head of the department and vice principal of Bharati Vidyapeeth College of Women. Dr. Patil has also authored 2 books and 15 national and 6 international journals and conference publications. He is a recognized PhD guide and currently mentoring 4 candidates. uh, he has been the coordinator for multiple workshops, conferences, and technical events. He is also a member of multiple professional bodies and involved in the university committees and syllabus revisions, which is also a very, very critical element in the changing dynamics of education and education related to professional startup for the career of the students. And he is also a life member of IST and fellow member of IT as well. With such a distinction of 32 years long career, Dr. Patil, I'm very, very thankful that you had made yourself available amongst your busy schedule and be a part of this event today evening, and would like to encourage the students. So, sir, without wasting much time, I would like to invite you to the stage and share your thoughts regarding the program and regarding the career development for the students. Dr. Patil, sir.
Thank you, Amit, for giving my introduction and giving some recognition to my work of 30 plus years in this engineering profession. Uh, Very eminent speakers, Professor Srikanth and my friend Professor Sheetal from PCCOE, who has set the benchmark in TPO association at state level of Maharashtra. We keep interacting always. All the respected TPOs, all the HRs from various reputed industries, and most important, my dear students of engineering colleges from Pan India. A very good evening, one and all. It's indeed great pleasure to be a part of this Skill Up Final Years program, soft skill module launch today by XLR. So I congratulate the whole team of XLR for launching the soft skill module today. And I was just observing the journey of XLR, which has been depicted just in the previous session. So it is really a marvelous and fantastic journey with a good initiative and objective of providing free to the engineering students placement and related stuff. So it's really appreciable. So I really feel proud to be a part of such a team who are committed and motivated to provide something to the engineering students and the fraternity. Well, I represent one of the reputed educational organization, Bharati Vidyapeeth, which is in the field of education last 60 plus years, which is our parent organization. It is Bharati Vidyapeeth deemed university is consistently receiving A++ grade by the NAC. And I am representing one constituent unit of Bharati Vidyapeeth, which is the Bharati Vidyapeeth's College of Engineering for Women, Pune. So I am in women empowerment. So it's another distinction or feel proud that we are empowering women engineers at our college. And definitely we offer certain UG programs, PG programs. We have good record of academic excellence. Our students are consistently securing ranks among top 10 university rankers in all the engineering colleges affiliated to Pune University consistently for last 7 years. So that proves the quality of academics. We are recipient of so many awards and accolades. Best Women College Award 2019 at national level. Then consistently receiving grants from various funding agencies and all. We have very good publications, research and patents to our credits. All those are the very important aspects of education, in particularly higher and technical education, which we are trying to do at. Coming to the very important point of today's event, that is a soft skill. Dear students, definitely the soft skill, as my friend has expressed, that there are many surveys taken by, even Microsoft took the survey on the skill set required by industry from an engineering graduate. Even Stanford University and very reputed organizations taken surveys. And the outcome, what my friend mentioned, that 40 to 50% your hard skills are limited to 40%, and what 50 to 60% your soft skills are more important. So that is what we should understand, the importance of soft skills. I would say that soft skills are not given much weightage among the curricula framing in the various university all over India. But from the NAP perspective, 2020 now it has been taken importance, and slowly the soft skill part is also given due weightages in the curriculum framing of the revised curriculum framing of the various universities affiliated. Otherwise, till then it would be very challenging to develop the soft skills among the students, because which are very, very important. Uh, Hard skills we receive from the core curricula and core domain subjects, analytical skills and all, coding skill, etc. That is a core competency of the respective discipline, and we gain that. But developing soft skill is really a challenge for all the academia, and bridging the gap between the industry expectations and the engineering graduates. So definitely the agencies or the organization like XLR would are performing a very important role in bridging the gap between the industry and academia by providing such solutions to provide assistance. And I congratulate that you have launched your soft skill module today. So it's really great. I feel very proud to be a part of such a session. Dear students, what soft skills and hard skills, if you just make a list of all that, what you will come across that which soft skills are generally required by the industry, because industry expect not only a hard skill or only engineering graduate having hard skills, but they want engineering graduates ready for job, deployable anywhere. They should work, they should have good soft skill, communication skill, they should work in team, they should adaptable to the situations. So if you make a list of soft skills, you will come to know that communication skill plays a very vital role, then problem solving abilities, then adaptability, teamwork, leadership skill, time management, emotional skills, effective decision making, creativity and innovation, negotiation skills, work ethics, critical thinking, conflict management, organization, stress management, resourcefulness, preservation, openness to criticism, gratification, positive thinking, gender sensitization, self management, language skills, and the list goes on. So, soft skills are, we can say in a broader sense, they are the life learning lessons or life learning skills which every individual should have. Because even though we got selected for certain companies with good opportunity, good packages, good positions, but ultimately we never work individually. We always work in team. And when we are working in team, then we have to have certain skill set with which we need to coordinate, we need to plan, prepare, coordinate, discuss with our peers, have presentations, have discussions, have criticism, get feedback, analyze feedback. So all that stuff automatically comes. So I think soft skills are the inherent part of not only engineering perspective, but wherever we are working in team, and we always be a part of some or the other organization. So my friend Ravandare has rightly mentioned that all engineering graduate, what is your goal? To get good opportunity with attractive package in reputed IT company. Once the eligibility criteria is declared, all are eligible, all falls in the same category. And then the race start actually. Then it goes to move on to your aptitude and coding skills are tested. Those are part of hard skills. Then it goes to the group discussion wherein the soft skill plays a vital role. You should have good presentation skill, effective communication skill, your confidence will be tested, your leadership qualities will come into the picture, your verbal, your non-verbal, your body language, all that stuff comes into the picture. How you accept the opinions of others and how you put forth your opinions, all that stuff comes in part of soft skill. Then it goes to technical interview, again hard skill plays a vital role. But then how effectively you are presenting, right, that matters a lot. If someone has a good depth of knowledge and concept but should able to effectively present in front of, you should portray yourself in very well way. That is, then it goes to HR round wherein completely your interpersonal skills plays a role, vital role. You have the SOC analysis and communication skill, all that stuff comes. It is completely a soft skill part. So it is situation based questions will be asked, and then it will be asked what you would have been done, and that will, your leadership qualities and all stuff will plays a vital role. So as it is being discussed and through many surveys, it has been verified and proved that 50 to 60% soft skills are required. And then it is really good that XLR is coming with some good proposals on this aspect. It will definitely benefit all the engineering graduates to pan India, definitely. But then individual at college level, how you do by forming various clubs, say HR club, aptitude club, coding round, technical club. So we have to form. We are already practicing all these in our college. It has definitely limitations, but that works. Then accordingly, once you get the job, now it doesn't end while simply up to getting job, but it really start after getting job, because then you start working in team and all that soft skill comes, and it is a life learning lessons, one has to keep learning. And that's why the terms coming into skilling, upskilling, reskilling, all that stuff is only because of we are lifelong learners and keep updating your soft skills till the end. So there is huge potential for soft skill improvement. And so I appeal all the dear students, pay attention to on developing all your soft skill. The simple way of doing this is participating in all the activities happening in the, may it be technical, co-curricular, extracurricular, team activity, that will directly or indirectly help building all these quality at some extent. And with the support like XLR, then definitely it will fulfill all the remaining. So with this note, I think soft skills are very important. I congratulate XLR team for providing such a facility to all the engineering graduates. The purpose of education is transforming not only competent, core competent engineering graduates, but the responsible uh, citizens of our country who would be contributing, who would be having good EQ as well. Emotional quotient is equally important, and that can be developed through soft skills. So pay attention towards soft skills. And once again, I congratulate XLR team for providing such a wonderful module and facility to all the students. I extend my sincere thanks to Mr. Amit and Nitya madam, who has been instrumental for bringing me on this platform today. So thanks a lot, Nitya madam and XLR team. I extend my best wishes to you all. And if there is any role to play for me and for my organization, definitely we are there to be a part of XLR and the related activities. So once again, wishing my best wishes to all the engineering graduates and to XLR team. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you so much, Dr. Patil. In fact, yeah, that is very true. Nitya stands behind me as a strong pillar in coordinating and structuring out this entire program from the day one itself. And that's how our team actually goes from pillar to post to ensure that all the elements are taken care of to the greatest extent possible. And your kind words of extending any kind of support in future is really really very very encouraging for me and my team who are present out here. And as well as I think you have hit upon the right button, whereas, soft skills is not just a module. That is very true. It's something which is a part of the lifelong learning, and but it definitely creates a it creates a huge impact on the personality and the career of the person, and strengthens the person in every step. Uh, Cracking into the first job is just the first step to get it out there. But then, I mean, creating a strong footprint out there, and then moving on in the next steps is something which where probably soft skills plays a very, very essential role. So, on that note, from the from the encouraging and enlightening words from the eminent speakers from the academia, will shift gears a little bit and move on to the segment who are primarily the talent acquisition team members who actually absorbs, who actually creates the opportunity for you all in the industry. So I am really excited to invite Mrs. Shweta Jain, Mrs. Shweta Jain, who is the HR VP of lead of Asia and head of office of ICF, which is an international consulting and technology services provider. And it has got a global presence with over close to around 5,000 plus professionals working worldwide. They empower clients across diverse domain services specializing from strategic planning to research to data analytics, technology solutions, cybersecurity, marketing strategy, engagement marketing, disaster management, and there are a plethora of areas in which ICF has been working. Ms. Shweta Jain is a dynamic HR leader with expertise in talent acquisition, retention, and organizational development. She plays a pivotal role in shaping human capital strategies at ICF, fostering positive workforce cultures and driving growth-oriented environments. Currently, whatever little bit I have interacted with Shweta, I think what I've understood is that she's trying to engage with the academia, the different campuses, and trying to observe the kind of matchmaking that can happen, the kind of resource pool that is available in the country today, and probably making plans for how ICF can get into engagement with the campuses and recruit the best lot from the market in the coming days. So on that note, I would like to invite Mrs. Shweta Jain to on the dais and share the experience of hers and her thoughts about this kind of a program that XLR has brought in, and overall the role of soft skills for the the young graduating youths who are on the verge of entering into the professional world. Shweta, welcome on stage.
Thank you, Amit. First of all, many congratulations on launching, such an impactful, product and services for everyone. It not only helps the students, I think it is something which is very beneficial for us on the industry side, wherein we get a ready-made, we get a candidate that we really want to hire. So again, congratulations. And on that note, thank you so much for such a detailed and wonderful introduction. As you all know, I'm Shweta Jain, and I'm leading the HR at ICF offices at Asia, which is primarily India, Nepal, and China. And I really don't need to get into details about what my company does, but absolutely right, Amit. We are a diversified consulting firm wherein we are basically providing advisory services across globe with headquartered primary presence in US, which is Virginia, Reston, and then we have our offices spread all across. One minor correction: we are actually more than 10,000 employee headcount strong globally, and that is on-roll employees, and we have about 5,000 employees which are on call, or you can call them part-timers, so about 15,000 headcount strong globally. We do hire a lot of engineering background employees, wherein we look at mechanical engineers, we look at electrical engineers, civil engineers, and so on and so forth. And what I really wanted to talk and bring in here is, when we are hiring, I heard the industry, this academia experts talking about how it helps the students, having such a platform wherein they are able to hone their skills. What really matters as an industry, like as somebody, when I go to hire, our numbers are very niche, so it's not like I'm doing a mass hiring in India or in Asia. My numbers are very limited, but what I do look for is beyond a skill set which is given, right? When I'm going to a college or a university for any kind of placements or campus hiring, I know that I'm getting the skill set because I'm of course looking in that particular stream with a certain GPA, scoring, etc. But what really stands out is the confidence, is the the EQ, is the way the student is able to interact, the way they are able to conduct themselves, because that is what is really important. I am a firm believer that a skill can be learned, but it's the attitude and it's the soft skills that really are important and play a very important role in today's world, especially where the boundaries have all blurred. If you look at how we are working, we are no longer confined to a certain state, a certain city, or a certain country for that matter. There are no boundaries. We are working in a global platform, and that is where how are we presenting the skills that we know, how are we presenting the technology that we are aware of. That is where the soft skills really play an important part, especially with the change, with AI coming in picture. And the crucial aspects of modern recruitment is basically recognizing the significance of all this. And if you get a final year student who's already engaged and who's already transitioning into that professional realm, I think that really helps. At ICF, we prioritize initiatives which are aimed at skill development and soft skill development. We foster talent among final year students by offering internships, mentorship programs, sometimes even workshops and webinars that we aim only for our apprenticeship program. The idea is to bridge the gap between academia and industry, and ensuring a little what we can do to have a seamless transition for these, for all of you, for the budding professionals, because you are the world for tomorrow, right? um, if I talk about recruitment and in this changing landscape, we all know there are major significant transformations that are happening. We all are looking at technological advancements, changing demographics. We are also looking at how AI is changing the way we actually engage and do hiring, and also keeping in mind the candidate preference. So as recruiters and as coming from the industry, we must adapt to these changes. At ICF, what we do is we leverage data analytics, we look at AI driven platforms, and we look at innovative strategies to streamline our processes and identify top talent. And that is where XLR comes in place, wherein you actually have this platform wherein we can actually pick out the candidates, recognizing the importance of diversity, inclusion, as well as looking at what is the best fit for us here at ICF. I would also like to talk about how having AI powered chatbots to initial screening to predictive analytics for them to actually do the basic level of checks for us also really makes a great experience and optimizes outcomes. I At the same time, I think overall having a platform like this actually helps not only have a more smoother recruitment journey, but it also creates a seamless experience for candidates, and candidates feel, the students feel valued, respected, and they know that the time it is an effort, and basically time is respected on both sides. So that is what I wanted to share today.
Thank you so much, Shweta, for giving I would not say different, but definitely another angle with reference to how soft skills is impactful for from a hiring perspective, and how it ultimately impacts when somebody has already entered into their profession and in the long term. And I think over the last couple of talks, we are becoming more and more this emotional quotient is becoming more and more of relevance. So but I mean, students or learners who have already joined in. I'm sorry, all the guests. Actually, all our learners actually has been asked today or this evening to join in our YouTube channel, live YouTube channel. So that's the reason why you are not being able to see the counts out here, just to avoid any kind of a clash or people waiting in the queue. So yeah, so learners, I am pretty sure over the last an hour or so, you are being able to get some of the best insights possible, and that to people who are actually hands-on in this particular phase. So, on that note, I have again one more special guest, Mr. Abhishek, who also happens to be representing one of the most dream organizations which people want to enter as their first organization in the campus. So, which also happens to be an MNC and a large, a formidable recruiter for institutions across the country. Abhishek, having 10 years of experience in the industry, and many of the TPOs, I'm pretty sure, are very, very familiar with him. Abhishek was actually very busy in some, general body meeting that was happening. So that's absolutely understandable. So Nitya has been able to just, get that scope to make him, rather pursue him being out here for a short period and share his experiences. So Abhishek, I'll definitely not keep you waiting. So I would invite Abhishek to also share his thoughts with reference to the launch of the soft skills module. In fact, a few days back, I had that privilege of launching this module offline through the APTPO forum meeting that happened in Kurnool in Andhra Pradesh. So Abhishek, I request you to please take on stage and share your experience, share your thoughts on this with your experience that you have over a decade on doing campus hirings.
Thanks, Amit. Hope am I audible?
Absolutely clear and fine.
All right. Okay. Great. Great. Sorry, guys, I couldn't turn on my video since I'm in part of driving. So as Amit already gave nuts and pieces here and there about what was the journey today, which I had it. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it on time. So sorry for that, Amit, and at the same time, entire XLRA team. So just want to give some glimpse about how the industry transformation is undergoing. Likely said by one of the academicians, the Patil, Sandesh Patil, and followed by Sweta Jain. So the industry is not the same which you guys expected before, because most of the people who completed their graduations are probably in 21 and 22 is completely a different ball altogether. Now the transformation is expected by the industries and the expertise. So the more what exactly the transformation which people are expecting is one about the communication part, the interpersonal skills or interactive skills, the way the content which you are able to deliberate, because you may have a lot of content in terms of your technical skills or in terms of how you project the 4 years of your academics, what you have obtained the knowledge. It can be into the part of aptitude and all. where people lack is all about the presentation. The more which I have seen in my past, a decade experience of recruitment drives and all. So most of the people often they know the content, but they can't deliver at that time. So that will not come over the night. I would request all the participants who are looking for the entry of an opportunity into the corporate as predominantly practice makes a lot of difference in yourself, guys. Start doing that. Of course, XLRI team would have already initiated this kind of activities, getting indulged with in terms of for kind of mock interviews or probably any other activities which may help them at the time of the recruitment drives to boost up and to engage them more interactively. So hence, as I said, interactive skills or interpersonal skills, which you guys predominantly need to focus whatever the content you have it to deliver. And then goes with the part of certain areas where I felt behavior skills to be also obtained, because most of the transformation happened last 4 or 5 years in COVID. So everyone are being habituated to the online mode of hiring or online mode of working style, but that is not the case. Which new normal has arrived and people have started coming back to offices. And the offline level of connectivity in terms of managing the leadership or in terms of understanding what the training partners or TLPs learning partners are trying to give it in the corporate in terms of once if you enter into corporate. So these are the areas which you guys need to focus back. Most of your direct alumni may not be able to give. A senior alumni are probably 2018 and 19 before COVID passed out would have that vibes basically joining back to offline mode of training and all. So that is one thing which I often see. There is a lag in probably 23 and 24 pass outs who join back. And the next comes back is more the hiring phase. The hiring phase is not the same which happened undergone in the COVID period. So I repeat this is not the same phase which happened in 21 and 22, as everyone would have 2-3 offers. That is not the expectations from the industry now. Industry is becoming very choosy, guys. When I say industry, it can be name it any company, it can be service-based company. Because I represent from a service-based company, I have hired 3-digit number, 4-digit numbers in last 2-3 years, but this year I hardly see a double-digit number. So the drop down, if I speak the drop down, where I have hired 5,000 people 2022 and 2023 around 3,000, 2,000. This year, hardly 200, 300 is also a big question mark. So that itself, I can give you how keen in terms of industry is looking choosily or filtering mechanism has tremendously changed in terms of understanding right. Guys, in case if I have interruption, probably you let me know where I can catch up, because as I said, as I'm driving, maybe you may have a network glitch. So
Yeah,
hope am I
yeah, Abhishek, you are back. I mean, we are getting you.
Okay, so the way how industry has become choosy in terms of picking up, I'm not kind of cautioning you, I can say you guys, not threatening, I can say you, because why am I saying you the statement is don't carry away from your seniors, whichever the colleges which you come out as a pass out students, don't never ever carry away with direct seniors, because that journey of 21 and 22 has gone. Now it is more or less like 14, 13, where people started choosily picking up 5, 6, 7 offers from respective colleges. That's how it has come up now. So hence the quality has drastically increased, the expectations of quality. So how do you, because end of the day, we can communicate to you guys as an probably industry expert, I can communicate, or my colleague Sweta has communicated similarly, or probably I can say you guys, whoever been in the part of academicians, whoever gave you the today the demonstration speech and all. But the end user are you guys. You need to transform yourself. If it is not starting from you, nothing can change. We can only guide, we can only push you, we can only make you to understand the scenarios and the current market, which is the phase, the era which is happening, so that we can make you understand. But end of the day, push or the initiative should come from you. Hence, I would request each one of you. It's a different module of hiring which is going to happen, as probably AI platforms people have started using. In fact, you guys also know chat GTPs and all, which you use often used in online mode of hirings and online mode of interviews and all. So we are also looking out into the part of AI platforms or getting upscaled by a lot of technologies. in fact, as I said, Gen AI, or probably different skill sets coming up into the transformation next upcoming years. So I would request you to focus on the latest talents or latest technologies which comes into the market, and may have at least 5 to 6 years of a boom. Then after, because every IT guy will definitely have to upscale themselves down the line every 2 to 3 years. That is for sure. So hence, as the part of that, I would request you guys also to focus on something into the part of latest technologies, which will also help you in terms of recruitment easy, where to get the offers handy at this point of time, because now it has recruiters are very choosy in terms of picking up people, guys. So this is one thing which I keep saying to a lot of people, because that is not the time of COVID which we had seen it. And then comes back part of a lot of competencies which you need to focus on. When I say competencies, technical competencies, definitely your academicians or your technical people would definitely train you, because I am not a techie guy to get into picture of technical things. But the HR point of view, as I said, the competencies, interpersonal skills, or customer focus, or probably time management, a lot of people are stuck with this, because and the attitude part, very casual attitude, because see, once if you join back with the part of corporates, the attitude would definitely have a different structure altogether. Because I'm not saying you to be like go back and say everyone sir or a boss, but having said, come out of that college zone, because come out of that mindset where you're being so far born grown. That is one thing which I would say, because kind of focus, because we see a lot of focus deviations here and there from the fresh graduates, because you guys are the next generation. You take the country in a different shape altogether in terms of transformation country, not transformation the your own family, at the same time transformation even the organization. So all these things are being on held upon your shoulders. So take that responsibilities or initiatives that will even boost you much more in terms of growth. What you have planned for achieving 10 years, you may achieve back in 4 5 years also. Have the personal growth, career growth, all the aspects. So hence, don't take things on very light, because getting an offer can be one set of thing. After getting an offer and joining an organization, there your race starts, actually the journey starts. So a lot of responsibilities comes into the shoulder, because I'm saying you after the honoring part of the offer and all. Before that, lot many things which I already, and at the same time the other people on the delegates who have already said about the part of academics, and at the same time the transformation part and the interview preparation part. So more like I would say, you guys keep practicing things, don't stuck and don't keep it in yourself, because where when you practice, when you speak out with your fellow mates, then only you'll be able to represent yourself in a better face. It can be on a comms, it can be on a communication part, or it can be on the representative part. And at the same time, the fear which you guys have it in front of the interviewers and interview panels. So all these things comes out will slowly phase wise manner. Nothing will come over the night. So hence that is one thing which I keep saying people. And that's thing. And anything you guys want to understand or ask me, please feel, or I would open this forum. Probably I'm happy to address, because something may not come in the mind at the sequence manner. So probably I can address more. Probably even Amit or the anyone can from XLR can also shoot up the questions. I'm happy to answer.
Yeah. So, Abhishek, I think you have touched based upon most of the things, and I can reassure everybody that whatever you said cannot be classified under what you was actually shaky to state that is threatening. But I would say it was more of an element of grounding everybody that they should be living on a reality, and all those legacies of what we have common understanding with reference to the technical graduation in a BTech, that most of the learning happens in hostels or from the seniors. But as far as the recruitment landscape change is happening, what probably you had emphasized upon is that they have to forget about those legacy journeys and has to be grounded to what exactly the ground reality or the transformation that is happening. And it is not really to be make them over worried about things, but uh, get themselves prepared more. I have already made a statement prior to this that we have a common saying that when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. So what is about that becoming tough? It's about creating a wholesome development. So that's what probably all the experts has been emphasizing upon. And it is really great to hear from you also. And
Thanks, Amit.
I mean, you
Sorry to
come up
cut
with
you.
those. Yeah,
I have certain things which I could recall. Something to add on. Sorry, Amit.
sure, please.
Pick some real time projects, guys, because that will help you out. Or try to be into a competitive world or an environment. Get into hacker ranks or hackathon, so or participate in more of the events, because see, definitely XLR would help you out in that. And at the same time, you guys also try to put your fingers in multiple things in terms of technical competencies or a kind of a competitive world, because there you can nourish yourself or you can tune yourself little better, because never the end you may meet a new people also who can be an industry experts, or you can also meet your own fellow competitor who has little more knowledge or vibes in terms of the core subjects, if you are picking up .NET or if you're picking up Java or any skill set to matter to the extent. So all these things also will give you a different vibes and environment. Don't get into the kind of still in the bookish knowledge. Get some content, deliberate it, or try to do the similar kind of projects which your seniors and super seniors have done it. Come out with the innovative thoughts that will help you out. And as I said, recruitment has become very choosy. The quality has drastically improved in terms of expecting from the recruitment partners. Focus on that and don't take things very light or granted, as I already said. Because, and one more request for everyone: if you get any honor or an offer from any of the organization, please try to pick it. Don't be choosy in terms of picking up yourself. The market is not like that. I got honored by X company and a Y company, so let me wait for a Z company in terms of package or in terms of your location or in terms of any flexibility which you guys try to have it in your own leverage things. So don't be fall in that trap, because now the market has become very choosy. So you don't get into choosy mode. You take whichever the honor you got it, at least for 1.5 year. That is what I would say. Amit, over to you. Sorry.
I think you have just nailed it, Abhishek. I mean, like, yeah, I think so many of TPOs, the training and placement officers, are from the training and placement department. So we have so many of dignified guests who are also a part of this today's event. I think you have actually represented their side of the story. So learners, I think this is something which you have to really, really take it seriously after all these efforts and after all your own efforts. One thing you have to understand, I think Abhishek has actually nailed it by saying that, whatever comes in, uh, please start getting into the reality that you cannot be too much choosy about the things or the offers. Honor it. Of course, time will come, very near future, things will, transition will happen, and you can have, better opportunities in the coming days. But as far as the campus offers are concerned, honoring the offers are something which is very, very critical. So on that note, uh, I think you have already got so much of insights, and thank you so much. All the experts. First of all, you had made yourself available. All of you. I would write from Professor Radil, and as well as Dr. Shrikant and Dr. Patil, Shweta, and Abhishek. I absolutely understand the kind of tight schedule that you are all into, and making out time for this kind of an event. Really, really, it's highly appreciated from the core of my heart, and as well as from our organization, from our leadership. And moving on, anybody would like to take a quick snap of this, although we have already shared it to everyone. This is a kind of the entire, the course roadmap of Skill Up for final years. So as you see, there are multiple elements into it. This is as I mentioned in the very first discussion itself, when I started off this session of today, that it is a complete holistic approach about not only just delivering a course, but one of its kind. And this is how we have designed the entire thing. But as we say, many of the verified guests has also mentioned, it's not about the availability, it's also about the consumption and practice. So end of the day, we have tried our best to do our bit, our part, but it is your part, all the learners who have joined in today and all who has registered, who will be undergoing through the LMS, will be consuming this content in tomorrow's date. uh, please make your best effort, as much as possible to make the best use of this content and the design and the so much of effort that has been put across by the team, and make a fruitful usage of the same. We have put in, not only it's just about the live online training sessions, there are a lot of things which are added to it, which has actually, make it a wholesome program, with as you see out here, we started off this whole initiative with a plan of delivering 210 hours of live training hours. But what we realize right at this moment, that probably we will overshoot more than 240 hours of live training sessions, and our leadership is no way taking a back step on that. We will definitely deliver, because whatever is best required for the betterment of the student community. So we have quizzes, we have unit tests, multi-unit tests, multi-subject tests, subject tests, and finally the D-Day. Everybody gear up from today's date. You have close to around another 40 odd days at your disposal for the final FAT, final assessment test, based on which our placement team would be considering for initiating the placement drives in the next 3 months from April onwards. So this is how the whole program has been designed. So what next? As you see out here very clearly, the process that would be followed is shortlisting. There would be certain minimum criteria which we will be sharing with you with reference to the placement. This whole slide for the next couple of for a minute would be primarily on how we would be taking up the next initiative with reference to the placement support that would be part of this particular program. We would be doing the final assessment test that would be considered next. And then the free placement assistance would be taken care of by the placement team, where 75% score in the FAT, that is the final assessment test, would be mandatory. And then your profiles would be shortlisted for the job profiles that would be there in our bucket, from which we will curate or create from the 5,000 hiring partners that our team is working with. We would also do a lot of exercise on resume building and LinkedIn profile optimization from our end. And we will also update on job opportunities pan India to all of you through your LMS platform, and as well as WhatsApp channels that we have created. Many of you are already part of it. I will again share a quick scanner, which you can, those of you who have already not done it, you can do it right away, immediately in this session itself. And then finally, we would be planning up with interview facilitation and selection procedure, where course will be would be taken up by the placement team. And this would be a recurring exercise, which is not a one-time kind of an activity. So until and unless till the time most of the candidates are getting their first offer, this exercise will be carried out by our robust placement team. So, of course, I mean, fortunately, unfortunately, but I have to take you through this particular small disclaimer. That is, once already, Abhishek has also highlighted on it, and little deviation from that, or a little extension of it, that once into the placement process, the candidate should attend all rounds of interview. If skipped any without prior intimation, his candidature for placement assistance will become invalid, and we don't guarantee any placement. But definitely, I can reassure you in this forum that we will not keep any stone unturned to provide the best of the opportunities that would be available, that would be made possible for us to make available for all of you. So what you get in apart from that is the access to the LMS as a lifetime access. So anytime during your uh, career development, you can access this content, which includes the study materials, ready reckoners, practice tests, assessments, and of course, I already mentioned, some time back, about a half an hour back, that you will be also furnished with a certificate of participation in association with iHub Divya Sampark, which is a joint initiative of IIT Roorkee and Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, which we are really proud to have this association. And for that, of course, as we said, you have to undergo the entire training program. You have to maintain your attendance, and you have to appear for the tests. And finally, when you complete the SEM, you will be receiving the certificate of participation. Rewards and recognitions are continuously being provided. So at a subject level, we would be identifying 125 plus students who would be provided with their surprise gifts, and there's no surprise on the final toppers. So the number one candidate on the FAT would be awarded with 10,000 rupees worth of cash prize, followed by the for the first runner-up who would be getting the 5,000 rupees, and the second runner-up who would be getting the 3,000 rupees. So anybody, let's not wait further. You can spread this screenshot to all of your friends, whoever has not yet joined this program or registered for this program. There's no point of waiting further. You can please pass on this and uh, spread it across to your friends and all the training and placement officers. My humble request to share it across, make it viral to all of your friends in the industry to make it available to their students. And please do stay connected with us for all the notifications. Join us in our WhatsApp channel. We constantly bring up different updates, not only the information updates on the times, dates, etc. We are also updating there with a lot of content. We enrich the channel with continuous updates on the recent developments which are happening in the recruitment space, and as well as in the opportunity space, and of course in the technology space. So stay connected with us with the WhatsApp channel. You can take a quick screenshot or log in through this QR code and be a part of our WhatsApp channel. So on that note, I would like to quickly introduce our trainer for today and this particular program, Divya, who is the soft skills trainer and communication coach. That's how she would love to identify herself with more than a decade of with more than a decade of experience in the soft skills domain, and recognized as an impactful for his sessions, and trained over more than 5,000 candidates. Proficiency in English, interview preparation, email and resume writing, critical thinking, etc. are her core competence. And she has impacted more than 23,000 students, candidates through coaching, collaborated with colleges and corporates. So she understands both side of it, and she would be the principal trainer, facilitator for this soft skills module for the coming days. So on that note, I mean, I would like to once more thank you all the training and placement officers, the principals, the guests from the academia, and today's core guests from the academia and the industry for making themselves available once more. Very, very, warm thank you from me and my team and my leadership team out here for making yourself available and engaging the learners, providing them with the fruitful insights, making them run through the reality that what they are expected to face in the coming days, and as well as get themselves prepared on the same. So on that note, I would like to say goodbye to all the dignified guests. And again, once more, a warm welcome to all the learners. Stay tuned with us. Don't go anywhere. We are starting the session for today. I would like to hand over the dais to Divya. So Divya, stage is all yours. You have been waiting eagerly to kickstart this program. So I would like to welcome you on stage and take the session ahead from here on. All the best.
Sure. Thank you so much. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we go ahead with the session now. But yeah, before that, introduction is very much needed. So I hope there are so many participants here, right? So I can see a lot of names here. Like I'll just call out some names in order to just break that ice. So let's hear from Niharika, Sai Kumar, Arun, Ramya, Amar, and many more people, right? So fine, let's start with the session. You have heard a lot from the great dignitaries who have really given you a great insight of what exactly is soft skill and how the industry is actually working nowadays, and what are the real skills required nowadays so that you can be excelling into your careers. But before that, as I said, that it's very important to break the ice. And for me, it is very important to know who are the participants here, the wonderful participants who are going to be with us, the XLR team, for next 10 days. So for that, I really would like to take a quick introduction of everybody. Is that okay for you all? If yes, give a thumbs up, please. Oh, my voice is not clear. All right. That's all right. So yeah, somebody else, just let me know. Is it okay now? Is it fine? Better? Yeah. Thank you, Ravindra. Is it okay now? If yes, say yes. It's echoing. All right. Fine. It's clear. All right. Sai Kumar, thank you so much for the response. And that's to Kavya. All right. So Kavya, you can hear me, right? Fine. Thank you so much for that insight and information. All right. So I just would like to ask Amar. Amar, is it fine? My volume is okay. The voice is okay.
It's fine, but I think some background issue, like it's echoing, maybe problem with some.
Okay. So do you want me to take off my headphones? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Just give me a moment, please, audience.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So is it better now? Just let me know. Is it?
Yes, Divya, it is better now.
So much, Nitya. Fine. So I think others like now amazing. Oh, thank you so much, Ravindra. It was better now. Fine. All right. So let's go ahead. As I mentioned, it's a quick introduction is very much needed. So somebody from the audience, or I don't want anybody to speak up because it is just our first session. I just want you people to let me know what exactly is needed into a professional introduction. So if I say that I want somebody to introduce themselves, what exactly things are to be added into your introduction? So I just give you 1 minute. Let me know what are the necessary things for the introduction. You can use the chat box, please. Go ahead. And I would be reading that loud. So things required for introduction and the pointers, you can just educational details. That's great, Vishal. Thank you so much. And it would be great if you all can just put down the message to everyone so that others can also have a look at it. So just do the settings into that chat box. All right, Vishal mentioned educational details. That's fine. Value added to the organization. That's okay, Ravindra. That's great. What value we can add to the organization? Great. Internship details. That's nice. Amazing. Vishal. Okay, that's fine. No worries. Okay, fine. So internship details, name, education details, and hobbies, project, internships. Rakshita has mentioned, and pros and cons about oneself. All right, pros and cons also. That is some strength and weaknesses you would like to mention here. Okay, Ravindra, thank you. The goal. All right, fine. So yes, the thing is that as you people have written so many things, but today I am not going to start the session with your very much formal introduction. I'm going to start the session with a very casual introduction of yours, because this entire formal introduction we are going to learn later on, that is into our interview skills and many other things. And hence, today we'll be having a quick casual introduction. So in this casual introduction, I just want you people to share your name that I already know, right? So first you will have to share your name, number one, and you have to share its beautiful meaning also. So I hope everybody is aware of their name and its beautiful meaning. If you're not aware, we have Google, you can go with that, no worries at all. So your name with its beautiful meaning, that is the first condition you have to share. Number two, you all have to tell me your bucket lists. I hope you people are aware that what exactly is bucket list. If you're not aware, let me tell you. So bucket list is something which is not related to your career, but it is something which is actually out of the box thing which you would like to do, and something which is actually going to add some interest into your life, not something related to career. So if somebody comes up saying that, ma'am, I want to buy a car, I want to buy a house, or I want to get a good job into a good company. Now understand, these are not bucket lists. These are the necessity of life. I hope you all know this, right? And hence bucket list has to be something very different and unique. So I would like to share mine so that you will get a glimpse of it. So you all know noodles, right? So I am very good at having noodles using fork, but I don't know how to use chopstick. And I really want to be very proficient and very good at using chopsticks. So that is what is my one bucket list. Number one. Number two, I want to learn how to do pottery. So pottery is something very beautiful and interesting. So I really would like to do that. Now, these two things are actually not going to add a lot of things into my career. It is going to add a lot of things into my life as a human and maybe as a hobby or something. And hence, I want you people to share such amazing bucket list. So number one, your name with its beautiful meaning and two interesting bucket list. And for this, you get 2 minutes. Okay. And let me give you a disclaimer. disclaimer, you won't get your bucket list in Google. You have to search it. You have to just go into your brain and think a lot of things. So yeah, go ahead, please. You have 2 minutes for that. I'm sorry, it's Harita. Harita, your mic is unmute. Do you want to say something? Okay. Fine. So I'll be waiting for your answers. And yeah. Okay, Nandini, amazing. Oh, I just want name as well as 2 bucket list, Ravindra, okay? Likhita, I'm sorry. Likhita, I can see your messages. You can just drop the messages in chat box, okay? And please be ready because as you all have heard from the dignitaries that it is soft skill session. So here chatting won't work a lot. You all also have to speak and communicate with me in order to learn communication skills. So be ready with that. All right, Deepthi. I would be appreciating the bucket list as well. Take your time. I'll be waiting. Okay, Dipti, it's nice, fine. First, you just write it in message. I'll just point out the people. Do not worry. But first, I just want a list in chat box, or else write it in a piece of paper with you. Keep it with you because now after 2 minutes, I'll be calling out the names. Okay, fine. So be ready with that. That's amazing, Nandini. Great, great. I can see so many messages. It seems that many people are ready. All right. So fine, let's hear from the audience directly because reading becomes a bit monotonous. Fine. Hema, good evening. All right. Oh, that's amazing. Fine. So let's go ahead. I'll be calling out some people on the stage or on the camera probably or on the mic. So today my lucky letter is H. I repeat, my lucky letter or my favorite letter for today is H. And hence the participants whose name is starting from H, kindly take the chance and start telling your name with its meaning and bucket list. Okay. So first I would like to call on Harita. Yeah, Harita, go ahead. I hope you're there, Harita. Fine. So Harita is taking time. Just to ask, Amar, like students can speak, right?
Yes, Divya, I gave access to them. They can unmute themselves.
All. Yeah. So yes, Harita, I would like to hear from you.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah. Sure, Litika, give me some time. Yeah, Harita, go ahead. Harita's free. Oh, she doesn't want to talk. All right. Harita, take your time. No worries at all. So fine. I would like to go ahead with Hema because I said H is my favorite letter today. And that changes every day. So yes, Hema, would you like to share, please? Okay, that's fine. Still the ice is not broken. I can see that. Yeah, who's that? Fine. All right. So Harita is taking time. Hema is taking time. Fine. I just can see that Likita wants to say. Yes, Likita, go ahead, please. Go ahead. We'll wait. Ma'am will give you the access. So, hi Likita, I hope you're able to speak now.
Hi, ma'am.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Ma'am, my name is Likita, ma'am. My name meaning of my name is writing, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
And my bucket list are go a road trip and scuba driving, ma'am.
Oh, that's amazing. So when you mentioned road trip, you want to go for a solo trip or you want to go with your friends?
Friends, ma'am.
That's great. That's great. Nice. It's interesting, Likita. That's nice.
Thank
Fine.
you, ma'am.
Next, come on, the people H. You have to. I mean, you must. So yeah, let's hear from Harita. Harita, I'll be waiting for you. Come on, take your chance. If there's a technical error, you can put in chat box. Okay.
Hi, ma'am. Good evening. I'm Hama, ma'am. The meaning of my name is that.
Yeah, the meaning of your name is?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
My bucket list is cooking, ma'am. I'm very enthusiastic in creating new space.
Okay. So you're fond of cooking, I can say that.
Yes, ma'am.
And you innovate new dishes.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
I hope they are safe, Hema, right? As you innovate a lot of dishes. Okay, that's lovely, Sneha. I mean, Hema, I'm sorry. Fine. And I would just like to hear from Mr. Khan, that is Ataullah Khan. So Ataullah Khan, would you like to share it, please? Yes, Mr. Khan. I hope you're there. Okay, so Mr. Khan is taking time, I think. Fine. So yes, I can see a lot of things in chat box, like great names with beautiful meanings and the bucket list. And hence we get started with our session, as some participants may not be talking on first day because the thing is that, still it is first day of the session and not being so comfortable. So let's start. Now let's understand why some participants are still not comfortable talking, right? That is what is the basic foundation we need to understand here. Of course, in today's session or further things, we are going to learn a lot of things like communication skills, problem solving, this, that, and many more things. And of course, the participants who are sitting here are really smart, intelligent, they have good CGPA and everything. But again, the problem is confidence, right? Like imagine you have a lot of things into your mind, you have a lot of information in your mind. But again, the problem is you're not able to express that. Do you think that information is going to be a worth information? Because the other person is actually expecting to hear those things is not able to hear that. The reason you're not able to speak just because of lack of confidence. Can we say that? If yes, you can just give a quick thumbs up. All right. And hence, I believe that everything is a secondary part. Primary thing is the confidence. I mean, unless until you people don't have the confidence, I don't think so the things are going to work out in future, right? For example, if Sita or anybody doesn't have the confidence to come and speak on stage, what is the information? What is the use of that information she has with her? What is the use of her 9 CGPA? Ultimately, she has to speak in order to share the information, and for that, she has to have the confidence. And hence, in today's session, we'll be understanding how to boost and enhance the confidence. Good to go? Of course, it's not possible for everybody to speak. I just suggest you just give me a quick thumbs up. That would be appreciated so that I'll feel that yes, I'm talking to human beings, not just the, cameras. So just give a quick thumbs up if you feel like, if you have understood the things. So may I expect a thumbs up, please? Okay, that's still not, but fine. Great, Nihal has raised his hand. Thank you. So there's a difference in raising hand and thumbs up. So if you raise hand, it means you have a doubt. Thumbs up means, yeah. Tanusha, thank you so much. So ultimately, confidence is the problem, right? But to understand confidence in more detail, I really need to talk to somebody in order to make you people understand what exactly is confidence. And I would like to have a word with Giriraj. Are you comfortable talking? Can we have a discussion? And guys, understand, I am gonna take the names randomly. That's something you have to be prepared for. Okay. So yeah, Giriraj,
Yes,
comfortable talking?
Yes,
Sure.
ma'am.
How are you, Giriraj? Are you okay?
Yes, ma'am. I'm okay.
Okay. How was your day today, Giriraj?
Yeah, it was fine.
Okay, would you like to switch on your camera? Like how I have done?
Okay.
Great. Fine. So Giriraj had a great day. Would you like to just tell me why the day was great? Like what you have done today? Mm-hmm. Fine. So Giriraj is going to tell us
Ma'am,
how is, yeah.
actually video stopped because the host had not permitted it.
No worries, no worries. Fine, cool.
Okay.
Okay, so you had a great day, I could say. Fine.
Yeah.
Would you like to tell me why the day was great?
Nothing, just it was as it was nothing special, but
a regular.
It was regular day.
Great, fine. All right, Giriraj. So Giriraj, which state do you belong to?
I belong to Gujarat.
Okay, you're from Gujarat. That's lovely. Nice. So fine. Giriraj, tell me something about Gujarat, please. I would like to hear that. We all would like to.
Okay, Gujarat is famous for its doklas and its beautiful culture and for run of Kutch and I'm not getting right now.
No worries, Giriraj. So where do you stay? Do you stay in Kutch or you stay at a different place?
Oh, I stay at Ahmedabad.
Okay, Ahmedabad. That's lovely. Fine. So you said dhokla. So what's the difference between dhokla and khamang dhokla, Giriraj?
Actually, ma'am, I'm not a Gujarati, but I'm Marwari.
Okay.
So I particularly don't know the difference between dokla and common dokla.
Oh, then you are Marwadi. Definitely dal bati is something which you must be knowing.
Yes, ma'am.
Let us know about dal bati then.
Dal bati, ma'am, yeah, it consists of and there is bati and which is ma'am, I'm not able to speak.
No worries, no worries. I understand. That's why I'm troubling you more. Don't worry. Okay. So fine. Which is your favorite color, Giriraj?
My favorite color is red.
Okay, you like red. Why do you like red?
It shows energy. It represents the energy.
Okay, it shows energy. Fine. That's the new angle I can say, because till now I thought that, what do you call that? Red shows only danger and love, but energy also. That's great. Fine. Which is your favorite fruit, Giriraj?
My favorite fruit is mango.
Okay, you like mango. Fine. So now the mango season is coming. You'll enjoy a lot.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Which branch you study in? Like which branch?
I'm from electrical and electronics and communication engineering.
That's great. And what's your college name?
Nirma University.
Okay, okay, great. Would you like to share about your favorite city? Which is your favorite city in India? Just favorite.
Maybe it's Surat.
Surat. Okay, fine. Great. All right. So Giriraj, can you please tell me the difference between Myanmar and Burma?
Myanmar and?
Burma. Have you heard these terms anytime? Myanmar and Burma?
Yes, of course. Myanmar is a country and I don't know about the Burma.
Okay. So Myanmar is a country and Burma is not a country. So they're different, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Would you like to tell me the capital of Vietnam? The current capital of Vietnam?
Vietnam, I don't know, ma'am.
Okay, no worries. Fine. Can you please tell me who was the first education minister of independent India? You cannot check Google. The first home minister of education minister of independent India.
I don't know.
Okay, then you must be knowing the home minister at least.
No, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Cool. Thank you so much, Giriraj. Let's clap for Giriraj. Okay. I know Giriraj have really put into a thing where you are like, oh my God, what is she asking? Right, Giriraj?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I would like to hear from everybody and I would appreciate if you put down in chat box. I asked Giriraj few questions, right? I just targeted him today, but yeah, I asked him some questions. And in some cases, in some questions, he actually answered very smoothly. And in some questions, he couldn't answer smoothly. So can you please tell me what was the difference between these two questions and what was the difference between his answers? So I would like to hear the things in chat box. Please go ahead. Giriraj, even you yourself can put down the things in chat box. What was the difference in the way you answered? Can we hear that, please? Okay, so I'll be waiting for you people in chat box. Nervousness. Okay, fine. Mr. Khan, I'll give you some time. Just give me a moment. So Ravindra said nervousness. Okay. Amit, okay. Sairam, I'm not expecting answers. I just want the changes. Once question again. Confidence, ma'am. All right, Vamsi. Thank you so much. Vamsi mentioned confidence, strange environment. All right, fine. Great, Ravindra. Okay, confidence. So somewhere Vamsi talked about confidence in chat box. So now I would like to, again, tension for some questions, ma'am. Correct, that's right. And confidence, how to put in words. Great. Now, again, I would like to go to Giriraj again. I'm sorry, Giriraj. So Giriraj, so when I asked you about the first questions, you were comfortable answering that. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Correct. But when I just went towards all these GK stuff, you were becoming uncomfortable answering that.
Yes, ma'am. I was not able to describe. I am not able to. Don't getting what to say.
Correct. Or maybe you don't know the answer, and that's fine. Right. So understand, G starts for Giriraj. It is not always Google. So Giriraj is Giriraj, not Google. So it is okay not to know few things. Understand this thing. So please understand basically why Giriraj lost the confidence here, because the questions which I asked him, they were known to him. He had a lot of information about that, and hence he was able to speak about that. And hence his confidence sustained. But when I talked about the whole politics and the whole GK wala thing, somewhere he didn't knew the answer, and that's why he lost his confidence. Somewhere he stumbled and fumbled. And hence, somewhere or the other, we can say your confidence is very much related to the information you people have. If you have enough information about the subject, trust me, your confidence is going to rock. But if you don't have any information about that particular subject, you definitely are going to miss out the confidence, and hence you'll stumble and fumble while communicating. And I believe that is the human nature, right? But in the beginning, when I mentioned that Giriraj is Giriraj, he's not Google. So is it possible for Giriraj to know everything? As a human, it is not technically possible. And please understand, one line audience, it is okay not to know few things. But when I say it is okay not to know few things, it is also very important to address the other person confidently that you're not aware about these things. So somewhere Giriraj said, ma'am, I don't know. And then everybody was able to see the confidence thing. But what if Giriraj would have said that, ma'am, it is not my forte and I don't like the GK much, and hence I don't know the topic and I don't know the answer. Maybe that would have been a better thing, right? So again, please understand, it is okay not to know few things, and hence you have to address the other person very confidently that you're not aware about these things, right? For example, you all people come from technical background, right? But I am a non-technical participant. I am a non-technical student. So if you people ask me something about Java, Python and all that stuff, definitely I won't be able to answer that because that is not my forte. But now understand, you people ask me a question which is not related to my field and which is not related to my expertise. Do you think I'll be losing my confidence? No, I'll be accepting very nicely that, dude, see, it's not my forte because I am a non-technical student, and hence ask me something related to soft skills, not related to technology. As simple as that. And that's why please accept confidently that you're not aware about the things. Now, why I'm telling you these things, many of the time you people go for an interview, and in the beginning, sir mentioned that, confidence matters a lot. So you people go for the interview and then you are unaware about few things. And there you actually stumble and lose your confidence and answer in such a way that, oh my God, you don't know anything. But what if there you would have gone and answered in a way that, sir, I'm not sure about this thing, but yes, I'll definitely work on this and understand what it is. Definitely that would show the HR that yes, this person has the confidence and he's open to learn. So please see to it that you're accepting that you're not having the information confidently. That is very important, right? And hence, as I mentioned, information brings confidence. As simple as that. You have information, you're confident. You don't have information, you may lose it, but please accept it. I hope the first thing is very clear. Okay. If it is clear, I would like to hear, I would like to see some thumbs up, please. Okay. Fine. Great. I can see some thumbs up and yes in chat box. Fine. But the problem is ki, see, ma'am, you mentioned confidence, you mentioned information, understood. But I'm very much sure that right now I'm having 108 participants. From that, 95% participants are like, ma'am, I have a lot of information. I am equipped with a lot of material, the content, the technology, everything. But again, the problem is I'm not able to express. right? It happens with everybody, right? Now let's understand why this happens, because we always have the fear of judgment. We always have the fear of doubt that, oh my God, it may go wrong and somebody may doubt on my capability, and hence it's better not to say the things. And see to it that you are actually loving your flaws, you're actually loving what you are. That's very, very important. Many times, everybody, like you people are into your early 20s or teenage, here in this age or in this whole time, we're very much insecure about whatever we are. Right from the way we look, right from the habits we have, right from the way that we are introvert or extrovert. So somewhere we are very much concerned or insecure about our own personalities. And that is most of the time creating the self-doubt. And that also somewhere stumbles your confidence. And the second important thing about confidence is you actually have to remove that self-doubt. As I mentioned, it is okay not to know few things. It is okay not to be perfect. So if these things are applicable, why you have to always be into self-doubt? And I believe that very surely self-doubt comes because we are not perfect. And who is asking you to be perfect? As simple as that, right? And that's why see to it that you're not into self-doubt. Because trust me, if I'll ask every individual, okay, now unmute your camera. I mean, I'm not literally asking you people, just giving you an instant that somebody please unmute your mic and tell me 5 participants who are going to judge you or who are going to actually, judge the entire presentation, what you speak. I'm damn sure you will not be able to give me the names of those 5 participants. But still we have the fear of speaking because other people are not judging us. There is our mind, our own personality, which is actually judging us. So technically we are into the self-doubt all the time. And you don't have to be in that because you don't have to be perfect. So now imagine you have this thought process that I don't have to be perfect. Don't you feel that you're going to actually work on your confidence more? And hence, the second point about confidence is loving yourself, whatever you are. You're into some flaws, you have some drawbacks, you have some strengths and weaknesses. You need to accept that, you need to love that, and you need to love yourself and accept yourself. That's very, very important. So here, there's a story I would like to add. It is from my real life experience. I was in 7th standard, and I still remember that incident. So I just would like to hear answers in chat box. What is the plural of children? I would like to hear from you people in chat box. What is the plural of children? I hope you heard the word children many of the times. So yeah, what is the plural of children? Thank you. Thank you so much. Children, child, children, child. I hope you got it. I said the plural of children. Thank you so much, Harshvardhini. Okay, okay. Sai Varun. Great, great, great. Aurora, Garima, fine. Now I can see some people have written, thank you, Ravindra, you have mentioned the right word. So some people have mentioned child, ka children hota hai, that whole thing. Now I remember when I was in 7th standard, one of my English teachers, we were the students of 40 students, we were the class of 40 students. So, and I was a bit good in English that time. Not good, I can say, I just knew what is the plural and singular, few things. So she asked the entire class that what is the plural of children? And trust me, I had this answer in my mind that, ma'am, it's wrong. Children is not, I mean, there is no plural for children because children itself is plural. Child is singular and children is plural. Of course, we say children's day, but that is not plural wala children. That is apostrophe S. And trust me, the whole thing was into my mind. And it was correct technically. Yeah. But the problem was I was not able to speak that day. The reason I was into that self-doubt that the people who are sitting around me are going to laugh at me if I'm wrong. And trust me, that right answer also I could not speak because I didn't dare because I was into that self-doubt. Because maybe I was not accepting myself with the flaws. And that's where the second important thing about the confidence is you have to accept yourself, whatever you are. Trust me, you're amazing people, whatever you are. But yes, if you have flaws, you have to work on that. That also is something that the way towards progress. So second thing is very important. That is loving yourself. Very, very important. Again, a statement I would like to say here. Yes, there are some people around us who judge us. Yes, I'm damn sure about it. Understand, the people who are immature, they judge. But the people who are mature, they give feedbacks for your improvement. Now it's your call. You have to be with mature people or immature people. That's completely your call. And I believe that you people would love to be with mature people, not immature. And hence somebody is judging you without a feedback, he is immature. You don't have to be with that person. As simple as that. I think I made the things quite simple for you about self-doubt. If yes, give a thumbs up. I would like to see thumbs up in chat box. Yeah, thank you, Sairam. Okay, fine. Safia, I think she's raising thumbs up, but I will consider it as thumbs up. Okay, if you want to say something, you can put in chat box. I'm constantly reading your chats. Okay. So I hope confidence, self-love is understood, right? And trust me, you all are amazing people. You need to accept that. That's it. You all have Aadhaar card, right? Yes or no? You have Aadhaar cards? You need to have it. As simple as that. So everybody must be having a unique fingerprint. And that shows that you're unique. Everybody has a unique retina. And that shows you're unique. As simple as that. Fine. But now I do have some people in the session. Ma'am, I love myself. Ma'am, I have a lot of information. Whatever two things you have said in the chat box are really wise words, but I have both the things, still I'm not comfortable. Can I have some people like this in chat box? Yes, there are some people. Ma'am, I have knowledge. I love myself, but still I'm not comfortable talking. Yes, we do have such people, right? Okay, Ravindra, that's lovely. You don't like yourself in Aadhaar card, that's fine. Yes. So there are some people, they have information, they love themselves, but still not comfortable speaking. I got it. So for this, I have a question to you all. How many of you are bathroom singers here? I would like to hear from you all in chat box. How many of you are bathroom singers? And I would like to hear yes or no, whatever it is. Trust me, everybody is a bathroom singer. Come on. You just have to be, Okay, Hema, Ravindra, Sai Kumar, Tanusha, great Tanusha. So Tanusha, I have a question to you. You're just a bathroom singer or you're a good singer? You can just put in chat box. Nihal Rawat, okay. Okay, Vamsi, you're a bathroom singer. Are you a good singer, Vamsi? Naga Vamsi Kiran? Just a bathroom singer or a good singer? 60% good singer. All right. Vamsi, what about you, Mr. Vamsi? No, ma'am. Fine. And now I would like to talk to Mr. Vamsi. Mr. Vamsi, you have to keep your camera, the mic on. Please go ahead. This is a task for you now. Yes. Mr. Chinu is also a good singer. So Vamsi, I'll be waiting for you. If you're there on mic, let me know. Say hi to me.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, Vamsi. How are you?
Fine, ma'am. What about you, ma'am?
I'm also doing great. Thank you so much for asking. Where do you belong to? Like which city you're from?
Andhra Pradesh, ma'am.
Ela unna Vamsi, baga unnava?
Bana unna, ma'am.
All right. Cool. Fine. So Vamsi mentioned, is it fine if I call you Vamsi?
What, ma'am?
Your name is Vamsi. I'll go ahead with Vamsi, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So Vamsi is a very good singer. He sings in bathroom. And I would really request Mr. Vamsi to sing a song for us in the session. Can you do that, Vamsi?
No, ma'am.
Come on, you sing well.
No, ma'am.
Why no? You said you're a bathroom singer. So what's the problem? Oh, so do you want that bucket and mug around you so they will sing?
No, ma'am.
Sorry? You muted your mic, really, Vamsi?
No, ma'am.
Come on. It's okay. It's not Indian Idol going on. Cool.
Okay, ma'am.
It's okay, fine. All right. So initially, Vamsi was like, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. But I was forcing him a lot, right? Now let's understand here. Why? Of course, I'll not be asking you people to sing. We'll sing definitely on the last day. Now understand here, audience. The people who are good in bathroom singing, definitely they're good singers in bathroom. But if I'll ask you people to speak here right now, suppose if we are offline here, definitely you won't be able to speak or sing. Now understand the difference. Bathroom is a comfort zone. But people in front of you with 10 faces, that is not your comfort zone. And hence, maybe you're not confident there. Correct? So if I'm in the bathroom, I'm alone there. So definitely there is nobody to judge me, and that is my comfort space. And hence I can sing that. But yes, if you ask me to sing in front of 100 people, I won't be able to sing that because that is not my comfort zone. So can we say confidence is also established by creating comfort zone? Example, definitely we do not know each other for a very long time. We have just met, couple of minutes or, not couple of minutes, but yeah, before half an hour or something. But still I'm comfortable with you people. And maybe now you're also comfortable with me. And hence, somewhere or the other, the confidence is boosting. Why? Because that comfort zone has been created. And hence, the third important thing about confidence is you have to create a comfort zone. Now, confidence is something, trust me, everybody has. Literally everybody on this planet has it. But the problem is, these are the aspects which is actually pulling us behind. And hence, if you actually work on your information, if you actually work on loving yourself, if you actually have the talent of creating the comfort zone, trust me, your confidence is always going to boost a lot. Please understand this thing. Okay. I do have some things in chat box. Let me just read it. Yeah, so Litika mentioned I can't talk fluent, I can talk fluently, ma'am. Okay, fine. And that's how it is. So again, Litika knows that, yeah, I can talk, but I can't talk fluent in English, and she has accepted herself. So somewhere or the other, she always tries to establish. And trust me, in the market, we actually need such people who are actually trying to show, who are actually improving, and they're showing us the things of improvements. That is what is needed. It's a comfort zone. That's correct. Yeah. So comfort zone creates confidence, and that's why you see many times we're very comfortable with our parents, and that's where confidence is very high there. But we are not comfortable with XYZ, and hence when we go and talk to that XYZ, we are not comfortable, and hence we don't talk into that real comfort zone and confidence there. And that's why for confidence, these three things are very important. Okay. I hope the things are clear. But ma'am, okay, information, comfort zone, everything. But anybody can tell me how to develop and create comfort zone? I would like to see in chat box. So how to develop and enhance your comfort zone? We will definitely work on it, Likita. So we'll definitely talk about that. Okay. So somebody can please tell me, try new things. That's great. Okay, fine. Okay, that's amazing. Understanding the floor or environment. That's very nice, Mr. Varun. Understanding the floor. Feel free. Okay, that's right, Bharat. But you need to understand the limitations of it. Talking in front of crowd. Good, good. Easy acceptance. Very nice. Okay. Practice the skill. All right, that's good. Practicing the skill. Attendance link. Okay. Mr. Chino is really waiting for the attendance link. So Mr. Amar, actually Mr. Chino is waiting for the attendance link. Could you please put down that in chat box? Practice the skill. Don't be afraid of people. Yeah, that's amazing words. Fine. Okay. Fine. As I mentioned, try to connect with more people. That's lovely, Vishal. So now I didn't know you people, right? And even you didn't know me. But we created a comfort zone. Anybody can tell me how in the chat box? By thinking it your comfort place. Okay. We became comfortable, I believe now. So how? Put it in chat box, please. Yes, that's right. By interacting, by communicating. I mean, imagine without asking your bucket list, I think the things wouldn't have been successful here. But now I created the comfort zone by communicating with you people, right? Interpersonal skills, okay? And hence, to create the comfort zone, it's very important to communicate. And hence, in corporate, communication plays an important role. So now, as we have understood what is confidence, let's move on a little bit towards our communication skills. But now Litika is very much, asking me that, ma'am, tell me how to improve English. But my question is, really, English is equals to communication skills? I would like to hear the answers. I mean, I know English, I'm a good communicator. I don't know English, I'm a worst communicator. No, correct. As simple as that. We have great personalities who speak in Hindi or maybe their regional language like Telugu, Tamil, Marathi, but they're still confident and they're still a good communicator, I can say. I just would like to, it's only a medium. That's great, Farzana. Thank you. So, to be very frank, I just would like to take the name of, what we call that, program on television, KBC. You all know that KBC, Kaun Banega Crorepati. You all know that, right? That's in English. That's in English. I think it's in English, right? No. Sure, we'll talk about this, Ravindra. It's Hindi. That's nice, Mr. Varun. That's Hindi. And hence, English is just a medium. Of course, you have to work on this because you're engineers and you need to work in good corporate companies. But even the communication is not having the barrier of language. Of course, you must know English. I'm not saying that you should not know. But even the other language is also going to make you a good communicator. That is what I'm trying to say. Okay. And hence, communication is not confined to language. It is confined to the way you speak. And that's very important. And for that, yeah. And for that, I would like to just move on towards a quick chat for you people. Fine. All are engineers. You can understand this. I give you 1 minute. Read this and tell me what is your understanding. Please. I hope the screen is visible to everybody, right? Yeah. Fine. So read it, take some time. I won't disturb you. I'm sorry, Amar, to disturb you, but yeah. Chinu, wait for some time. I'll be asking the meaning of this. Okay. So the question is, Mr. Ravindra, you just have to read it and tell me what did you understand from these two scenarios. There is some content I've presented on screen. Read it and let me what's your understanding. Let me know what's your understanding. That's it. Nothing else. And once you're done, put thumbs up in chat box or write whatever you have understood in brief, not in detail. Okay, somebody needs to speak. Yeah. Keep the mic on mute. If you have something to say, put down in chat box. We'll discuss. Okay. Okay, in AI. And it's directly asking what you want, indirectly asking. That's correct, Ravindra. He convinced the chat GPT. Yeah, the content that he really wants. That's really nice, Soumya. Yeah. He convinced chat GPT. Correct. It's conversation between the user and chat GPT about torrent website and the way of asking. That's very nice. Kavya, Adipu Kavya. Right. Fine. Yeah. So I would like to hear from Kavya only. Kavya, tell me what you understood. Unmute and speak, Kavya. The reverse thing worked, Mr. Thakur, right? So Kavya, would you like to tell us what exactly is the whole scenario here? That is Adipu Kavya. Okay. Okay, so Adipu Kavya is not there, I believe. Or maybe she's taking time. No worries, we'll wait for her.
Ma'am, maybe I can try.
Of course, Garima, go ahead, please.
Ma'am, I think like he was asking some pirate content means some he want to download some free software that is paid or something. He wanted to download from like a torrent that we used to do beforehand. That is not legal, and he's telling like indirectly way that these are the website that you can't use, but he will anyway use something like that.
That's correct. So very smart. He is a smart engineer like you people. He changed his questions entirely. Okay. Now, have you noticed that this person, the gentleman or whoever the participant is, he actually changed his conversation as per the audience. Excuse me, please. Yeah. So he actually changed his conversation as per the audience. I mean, in the beginning, he was very straightforward. And hence, he was not able to extract the answers. But now this gentleman actually modified the whole question and got the right answer. So technically, he actually changed as per the audience. And the first rule of communication is you need to change as per the audience. You cannot be rigid into your conversation. You have to multiply and you have to change as per the requirement of the audience. For example, technically speaking, I can speak 4 languages. I can speak Telugu, I can speak Marathi, I can speak Hindi, and I can speak English. But can I go direct, as we have a lot of South Indian and the whole nation and many of the people from different parts, can I talk in specific language here? No, we have to use a uniform language which is understandable by everybody. But now, when I go to a rural college where the participants are really not so much of aware with English, their talking in only English is going to work there? Definitely not. So there, I'll definitely change my language as per the requirement of audience. And I'll change my content as per the requirement of audience. I'll change my question as per my requirement. And the first basic foundation of communication is You have to understand the audience and modulate. Very, very important. Now, when I say understand the audience is not 100 people. Please understand. Audience can be that one person also. So audience is not always plural. It can be a single person. For example, I'm talking to Garima right now. Now, whatever she needs, I'm changing myself according to that. And hence, I'm able to establish a good conversation here. Right? And that is what you need to understand. Communication means adapting as per the environment on the audience. I hope it's a funny thing which you can see. And for this, I would like to take a quick task. Ready for the task? If yes, give a thumbs up. Ready for the task? Yes, Karima is ready. So I need 3 people here. There is somebody, Lenovo, raising hand. Okay, it's thumbs up. But Lenovo, are you there, Lenovo? It's your name or it's your machines or device name? Yeah. Fine. So I would like to hear, I'll call 4 participants, okay? I mean, don't mind because it's an activity. You need to understand this. So let's hear from Sakshi. Sakshi, are you there? Sakshi Bisse. Akhila Reddy. Akhila, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Akhila, try to be at a quiet place. Sairam, are you there? Let's hear from Sairam also. If you're there, you need to unmute and tell me. I need 3 participants, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Great, Sairam. Thank you. So we have Akhila, we have Sairam. We would like to talk to Ravindra a little bit. Hey, Ravindra, are you there? So I want 3 people, okay? So, yeah. So one is Sairam, one is Akhila, one is Ravindra, and one is Parveen. Parveen, are you there? We are into soft skill. We have to communicate. So Parveen, you just have to say yes by unmuting your mic. Okay. So I want these 4 people on mic. Can we do that? Yes, Lenovo. What's your name, Lenovo? You have to tell your name. Sai. Okay, fine. So I have Sai Ram one. I'm sorry. See, we are here for 10 days. Don't worry. Everybody is going to participate. Okay. So Ravindra, Sai Ram, Akhila, and Parveen. Can you please say yes by unmuting your mic, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Fine. So let's hear some characters. Parveen, I didn't get any response from you. Akhila, same from you.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God, that's a whole energy, Akhila. Great, thank you. Fine.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
Ravindra, are you there? Fine. So Ravindra, the task is very simple. You have bought a new phone, Ravindra. Are you there, Ravindra? Yeah. So Ravindra has bought a new phone and it is not an iPhone. Please, it's not an iPhone. He has just bought a new phone. That's it. Okay. So I think Ravindra, and if you got what my question is, put yes in chat box. No worries. So Ravindra has bought a new phone. Akhila is Ravindra's classmate. Okay. Akhila is Ravindra's classmate. Okay. Sairam is Ravindra's, just a character it is. Sairam is Ravindra's father. Okay. Character, just a role and character, please. So Akhila is a classmate and Sairam is Ravindra's father. And Lenovo and Sairam, are you same? Just put yes in chat box. Okay, fine. Now I think I should go with Vamsi. Are you there, Vamsi?
Yes, ma'am.
So Vamsi, you are Ravindra's grandfather. I repeat, you're Ravindra's
Grandfather.
correct. Ravindra, you have bought a phone. First, go and tell your friend Akhila that you have purchased a phone. How? I don't know. Akhila, you can reciprocate. You can respond. No worries. Okay. Somebody is unmuting the mic and creating. Oh my God, that's who that. KT1A4750. Please see to it that you're not switching on your mic. All right. So yes. Ravindra, Akhila is your classmate. You have to tell her that you have bought a phone. I need a quick conversation. 1, 2, 3, go. You both have to be on mic.
All right. Hello, Akila. I kept on talking about my new phone, which will be gifted from my dad. The dream came into the room. Now I brought in not iPhone, but a good phone where we can enjoy and we can learn peer to peer. And you can see my phone as well.
Akhila, you can respond him.
Yes, ma'am.
You can respond him, not to me. Tell him that, oh, Ravindra is so nice. Reply to him.
Yes, Ravindra.
You can
I
ask
will
him that which
respond
school.
it.
All right.
Okay. Fine. I think Akhila is not there. Ravindra, I'm your friend. Tell me that you bought a phone. Explain me because we are classmates, okay? We are batchmates.
Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah, mom, you should have to respond. Like,
Okay. You're on mute, Ravindra.
Okay, later. Confused.
yeah. Am I audible, ma'am?
Very clearly. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. Hello, Divya. I'm kept on insisting you that I'm going to get a new phone from my dad, and now the dream came into the truth. So you can check my phone, and we can enjoy with this particular phone by learning new stuff or new technologies in our college.
Correct. Tell me some specification about your phone, Ravindra. Like,
Yeah, it is of
processor.
60 RAM, and it's of 15 megapixel camera, and we can play the high graphics oriented games in this particular mobile.
Okay, okay. Great, great. So a lot of graphics and all you talked about. Thank you, Ravindra. Now, Ravindra, you have to go to your father, that is Sai, and explain him about this purchase, please. So, Sai, are you there? Response. Go ahead, Ravindra. Let's hear from Sai if he's there. Hey, Mr. Sai.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So yes, Ravindra, you can explain him. He will reciprocate.
All right. Is it
He's
like
your father.
should
Keep
I?
this in mind. The character, father.
Yeah. Should I congratulate him by because I got this particular brand new phone with the help of my dad? Something like that.
No, I mean he didn't know, and then you have bought it, and you have to convince him.
All right. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Dad, I'm going through this particular technological world. It's all about learning new things and getting into the world. I got a new phone. I'm not going to use this particular phone to spend a lot of time playing online games. Instead, I bought this particular phone to learn a lot of content from different social medias and learning platforms as well. Here you can see my mobile phone, Dan.
Good, good. Dad, reply.
Well, I guess that's a good thing.
Nice. Dad is convinced. Cool.
Thank you so much.
Now let's move on to Vamsi, who is playing the role of your grandfather. So Ravindra, grandfather, understand age, the whole thing, and you have to tell him that why this phone. Go ahead.
All right. Grandpa,
Vamsi,
I
you have
don't
to
know
keep
whether
your
that
mic on and speak. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
is it
Vamsi?
grandpa online. I don't know who is grandpa.
Vamsi, Mr. Vamsi is your grandpa. Mr. Vamsi, please come on mic. Oh, grandpa has gone for a walk. All right, fine. Let's imagine I am your grandpa or grandma. Explain me.
Okay, good evening, Grandpa. I don't know whether that conveyed this particular message to you or not. I already revealed about my brand phone to my dad. I bought this particular phone just because I'm studying in my college. This particular phone is not to use unnecessarily. I bought this particular phone for essential things like studying stuff and online classes.
Okay, Ravindra, I got it. You told me so many things. Sorry to interrupt, but why this phone? I mean, when I was young, we didn't have phone, and right now I'm using that feature phone which has buttons. Why you have to buy so expensive phone, Ravindra?
Because I can, in keypad phone, I cannot watch a lot of video content. I cannot play games, or else I cannot install a giant software in it.
What is software, Ravindra?
Software in the sense application, I can say.
Okay, what is application? I'm your grandpa. So.
All right. Application in the sense, I can say that playing games, video games. Like
oh, you can go out and play cricket, no?
I'm not that much interested in playing outside games. I'm very much interested to play online virtually.
But in our time, game was like going out and playing. What is this type of game without any development, physical development, emotional and mental development?
Grandpa, now it is a trend. People are not getting out of their comfort zones and they're playing like virtual characters.
That's the problem with
Sure,
your
Dr.
generation. That's okay, Ravindra.
No?
Thank you.
Thank you so
Clap
much,
for
ma'am.
Ravindra. He
Thank you
was
so much.
trying hard to convince me. Yeah. Fine. So I just like to pick up the points. So when he was talking to his friend, he talked about processor, RAM, this, that, many more stuff. But now when he switched towards his dad, he actually talked about, I'll not waste my time. I will not use a lot of social media, but I'll use it for a productive thing. So he's convincing his dad that I'm going to utilize this because he knows that if I talk about games and everything in front of my dad, he's going to scold me or something, right? So he's changed his conversation as per the audience, that is his father. Now, as a grandfather, he was not able to
Ma'am,
convince
attendance
me.
link.
Yes, I'll give you the attendance link, please. Miss Chino, I believe. So, yeah, so I was talking about, yeah. So here, the thing is, technically, he was not able to convince me. The reason, he did not tell me the right jargon. What if, as I'm a grandma, he would have told me that, grandma, you can watch videos, you can see bhajan, you can talk to your friend, you can do video call, you can see people around. Definitely, I would have got excited because it is somewhere related to me. And hence, moral of the story with this whole activity is that you must change as per the audience. That's very, very important. Okay. Now, communication is a lot of things altogether, but then in chunks and pieces, we are going to understand that tomorrow. Okay. Because as we are short of time, we are at 9:01 now, and hence probably we'll have to take a break, but we'll meet tomorrow and complete this entire communication thing. Okay. If yes, give a thumbs up. No? Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Fine. Great. Great. Okay. Fine. Lovely. Now, yeah, Chino is waiting for the attendance link, and Mr. Amar, like, I don't know the procedure of, attendance. So
Yes,
let
Divya,
me.
I will take care about attendance. Okay, if you are
Sure.
done means I'll take it to the session. Okay.
Great. So fine, audience. Let's take a break for today. See you tomorrow at sharply 6:30. Okay. Bye bye. Take care.
Yes. Thank you
Good
so
night.
much for wonderful interaction session, Divya. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Bye bye. Bye bye.
So,
Thank you,
guys,
I'll
ma'am.
take a leave. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
yes, yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. I'll leave now. Bye.
Yeah, okay, guys, I'm sharing the attendance link. Please mark your attendance. I hope you enjoy the session very much. So I can see that. So in the chat and the way of interaction. So by seeing this, I decided one thing. So you people have to interact in the session so that I will recognize and I'll remember your names. Maybe it will add up your placements or something. Okay. So it will add your resume also. Okay. Please interact in the sessions very well. Okay. So you can improve your confidence, your way of communication, where you are doing mistakes, all the things you can get to know. Okay. Please try to interact. I'm sharing the link in the chat box. Please take from the link and fill your details. So that means you mark your attendance. Okay. So anybody is new to our session, skill up session, please let me know. I will share WhatsApp channel link so that in WhatsApp channel link you will receive daily updates, Zoom and YouTube links. Okay. The way like it is easy to join and easy to communicate with us, skill up program. Okay. Yes, I sent it the WhatsApp channel link. Please join if you didn't join. So I hope I'm new one here. Yes, Garima. Tomorrow I will explain about LMS as well. If anybody is new, so I will explain about LMS. So today we didn't share Zoom link in the WhatsApp channel link. Tomorrow onwards, we are going to share the WhatsApp channel, sorry, Zoom link, okay, in WhatsApp channel. Don't miss. So please join every day. Ma'am, from today's session, should we have to register for the session? No, previously you did registration for skill up means that's fine. So any more questions, guys, or else we'll wind up the session for the day. So in attendance stream, what should I give? So I'm sharing the attendance form, right? So there you have to open the link. So you have to mark your attendance. Like you have to fill your details, what you are studying, what is your state, that's and all. So fill the blanks and submit it. So today there is no quiz. Yeah, currently studying. Okay, I didn't see any more questions. So good to go. So we'll wind up the session for today. Okay, we'll meet on tomorrow. Up to then, take care. Bye bye. Good night. Go on, have your food, guys.